Now, of course, when you look at Islam, Islam as a religion is dependent really on three things. It's dependent on Allah being God. It's very dependent on Muhammad being the prophet. And it's very dependent on the Qur'an being the word of God. Those are the three. Without those three, Islam collapses. So the Qur'an itself, since we're zeroing in on the Qur'an at this time, the Qur'an, they believe, has always been. It's eternal. Surah 85, Ayah 22. When I say surah, that means book. When I say ayah, that means verse. So book 85, verse 22, stipulates that the Qur'an is on eternal tablets, always exists, coexists with God, which, as you well know, is a problem in and of itself. How can you have an object coexisting eternally with God if God is one? I'm not going to answer that today. That's just what they stipulate. Secondly, every Muslim will believe that the Quran was sent down over a period of 22 years between 610 and 632, that 22-year period, to a man named Muhammad, the first 12 years in Mecca and the next 10 years up in Medina. Two different cities. So it's called the Meccan surahs, Medinan surahs, to reflect the two cities that the revelation came. So 610 to 622, 622 to 632 are the two periods. Now, it was not written down when Muhammad died. So that's the third problem. When was it compiled? It was compiled in its final form during the time of Uthman, who is the third caliph, roughly 650, 652, so roughly 20 years after Muhammad died, it was finally compiled as one book. So that's the third thing they believe. And then number four, they believe that that book, the Qur'an, that was written down in mid-7th century is exactly the same book that we have today. So the book that we have today, the Qur'an, the Arabic part, because in my Quran it has Arabic and English. The Arabic part of the Quran is exactly the same Quran that has always been. The one that was compiled during the time of Uthman, revealed to Muhammad, exists on those eternal tablets forever.